Bingo. All right, all right, all right. Jer-dog here, back again for another Facebook Live 420 report. I don't even know if anybody's going to be on paying attention this time because I forgot to promote it this morning and let people know that I was going to be doing this shit. But it is Throwback Thursday, and I just want to show you a little something here that I came across when I was going through cleaning out my office. I was going through some of my files, some of my folder boxes over there with scrapbooking shit that I need to go through. This is an article, if you can see that. That's me as the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. That's from 1993 or 1994, I think. And Heather's here. Nathan, what's up, buddy? Jessica Montgomery, all the way up there from Wisconsin. What's up? So look at this. There I am with the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion. This is me right here as the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. That was when I was skinny and dumb. I think that was actually my flannel shirt, too, from back in the day. 420, buddy. That's right. It's goddamn right. It's 420. So, anyway, I just thought that was cool. Oh, there's the girl that played Dorothy. Anyway, I was like 19 years old. I played the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. It was pretty goofy. I actually don't even like acting that much. Actors are a bunch of whiners and complainers. I don't mean like big-time ones that are successful, but the ones that are like a lot of the community theater ones and academic and, you know, dinner theater type actors. They're all like, they're such prima donnas and they need this, they need that. What's up, Jessica? Yeah, the Scarecrow gig was fun. But what a lot of people ask me to comment on this Comey guy or Comey guy or whatever. I don't have anything to say. I don't know why politics is so fucking popular to even talk about. And I don't pay attention to it at all, really, at all. I really don't. I don't even have TV. You know, I go on the road and I'll put on the cable and I'll watch like Fox News or CNN, and they're all just fucking, they're just puking on you. Bleh, bleh. People are bitching, just a bunch of talking heads in a screen. No one can get a fucking word in edgewise. There's no way you can actually present a true, legitimate, nuanced point of view in a format like that. So it's just garbage. I don't care whether you watch Fox or CNN or MSNBC. It's all just puke. It's just whose puke do you agree with? You know what I mean? Like, I don't watch it at all. It's a waste of time. And I think most politics actually goes against anything that someone could do to be personally successful in their life. You're sitting around, you're watching television, or you're listening to talk radio, instead of actually going out and taking action to make your life better. You're waiting around for the exact right person to be elected that'll make everything go right in your life, make all your wildest dreams come true. Just fucking take action for yourself instead of sitting around. You know, 1 hour of even the making mistakes, you're going to learn more and be better off than 3 hours of watching fucking talk shows on CNN and Fox. I don't know. I don't even know how to say the guy's name. Is it Cummy? I think that'd be funny if that was his name, Cummy. What are your thoughts on Fluffers? Good question, Nathan Miller. Are you talking about the girls that get the guy hard before they go do their porno scene? I don't know. I don't have fluffers. I don't need a fluffer. I don't know if anybody needs fluffers in the day of Viagra. I think I guess that's the real Throwback Thursday concept. Fluffers in porn. I don't even know if they exist. I've never been in porn. That's the kind of acting I do. The only kind of acting I did was the Wizard of Oz. And there's nothing sexy about the Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, or the Tin Man. What the fuck is a fluffer? Exactly, Heather. What the fuck is a fluffer? Yeah, I don't like talking politics. There's three things I never talk about in my stand-up: politics, religion, or sports. And there's a reason for that. Number one, you piss off too many people. Number two, I don't know jack shit really any of those topics to begin with. Here's what I know about. I know about my wife. I know about my kids. I know about partying and having a good time. And that's pretty much what I focus my stand-up comedy on, especially when I'm going into a bar or nightclub where people they're drinking and they get real heated and emotional real fucking quick, especially if you're talking politics, sports, or religion. So I completely avoid those topics whenever I do stand-up, but people always want to know what your thoughts are on that stuff. Well, I could give you my thoughts on politics, and I'd sound like a fucking retard while I was doing it. You know, someone will probably chime in and say I'm not supposed to say that word, but whatever. I'm gonna say politics. I don't care. I don't think politics is a dirty word. I just think it's boring to watch. You know, maybe local politics. I could get into that. You know, if you want to do something, get out there and be active in your local community, actually make things better. I'm fully on, it's completely supportive of that. But, you know, sitting around and waiting around for some senator or the president or somebody's fucking policy to make your life better, you're just wasting your time. You're making yourself the victim. You know, that's how I look at things. It's like the only victimizer of me is me. I fuck myself up more than anybody else can. I make my own biggest mistakes. And so the way I look at things is like, I don't even try to be that. I look at things as like, oh, that was a blessing in disguise. You know, this didn't happen to me, it happened for me. I can learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Lou Deck, what's up, buddy? Does facial hair inhibit or help income? I think it helps my income. Saves me a shitload on razors, I'll tell you that. You know, saves me time. Time is money, brother. I like that. It's a good question. Does facial hair inhibit or help income? That's a very interesting question. I don't know. For me, I just grow the beard. I think it makes me look like a badass, you know, like if I can build up my chest and arms, look like some fucking big ass Spartan ready to take on the Persians. I don't know, I'm just messing around. These are good questions though. We got a lot of people here. Trisha Lynn is on. Lou Deck, man, this guy is a comedy pro from way back. I don't know how long he's been doing comedy, but a long time. And when I went out to LA a couple weeks ago, I'm so glad that I knew this guy because he hit me up with some messages to meet up. Unfortunately, we didn't have much time in town. I couldn't make it happen. But next time for sure, Lou, we will make it happen. I definitely want to have lunch with you or something. Maybe go to the Comedy Store and catch another show. What else I want to talk about? Man, I got thrown off. I was doing my whole political rant. I don't know anything about this Comey guy or Comey guy. People keep saying, what are your thoughts on him? What are your thoughts on him? What about this? What about that? I don't know jack shit about politics, sports, or religion. I'm just here to make people laugh. I'm just here to make sure everybody has a good time. You know? Just enjoy does choosing not to dress nice affect your career? Well, it probably depends on what kind of career you're in. You know? I think you should always dress nice. Just out of a matter of personal pride. When you're doing stand-up comedy, I think it's a good idea to not be too overdressed where you're unrelatable unless it goes with the type of act that you're doing, your on-stage persona. Like, you know, me in a suit is not going to fucking work, dude. It's just not going to work. I've tried it before. I'm uncomfortable. I get hot. I get sweaty. I don't even know how to properly wear a suit. And a lot of times I see comedians in suits and they just look like someone shoved a child into some ill-fitting garments to go off to church. They don't look comfortable in the suit. Very few dudes, I think, actually know how to wear a suit. I mean, our own fucking president doesn't even really know how to wear a suit. Look at Trump. He's in baggy ass shit. It's, you know, it's probably expensive. I understand, but even like high-level businessmen, I think they just look like they have to put on their costume in order to go try to make money. And I think when you're doing stand-up comedy, one thing is you want to look cool, you want to present a good image, but I think what I usually try to go for is like 10% cooler dressed than the average person in that venue. You know, I don't want to be super overdressed. You in a suit would definitely make me laugh if you were doing it. Maybe I'll do that next time. Maybe I'll do a tuxedo. Last time I wore anything even near a tuxedo or a suit was when I was the ring announcer for 3XW Wrestling in Des Moines, Iowa. My friend Daryl Moon was doing that for a while, and then the week that his baby was due, they had a wrestling. Obviously couldn't make it, so he called me in to do it, and it was like a dream come true to be able to get up there, a full-on tuxedo, and I was doing my best Howard Finkel impression from back in the 1980s wrestling. It was like a dream come true, man. I didn't get paid jack shit for the gig, but I had so much fun. My wife and kid were in the audience, and it was an absolute blast. Imelda Garcia checking in. Cute smile. Hey, thanks. Maybe leather or tailor jackets. Think James Bond. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. Think of a character. It is not just about wearing a traditional suit just so I look professional. It's about putting thought and effort into your performance, and that includes everything. It's the material you're going to present, the type of audience you're going to play for. I really like to play for nightclubs, taverns, and neighborhood bars because those are the places where I feel like I'm going to relate the most with the folks that are there and in the audience because that's exactly who I am. I'm the type of guy that likes to go out and drink, have a good time, and talk shit in the bar. And why not get paid for it? One of the reasons why I decided to go into comedy in the first place was just so I'd have an excuse to spend every Friday and Saturday night in a fucking bar. So you're absolutely right, man. You just got to put thought into it. You got to put thought into how you dress, how you talk, what you do. Sometimes I make that mistake. Sometimes I say shit before I think. I get myself in trouble. But whatever, man. It's all just about having fun, making people laugh. My cousin Chad Danley's up in here. Strategically placed posters in background showing your upcoming dates. You're absolutely right. Boom! Got it right here, my man. This weekend in Adrian, Michigan at the Brick Wall Pub and Grill. This Saturday, June 10th, I'll be in Springfield, Ohio at the Machinist Club with the He Said, She Said comedy show with my co-star Katrina Brown. That is one of my most favorite shows to do these days because we just go completely off the cuff, especially with the audience Q&A. And no two shows are alike. It's always different. And I'm able to come up with tons and tons and tons of material because it's just talking about something that's near and dear to my heart. Life, love, sex, drugs, rock and roll, relationships. We covered all. And then next Saturday, June 17th, I'll be in Springfield, Illinois at the Eagles Club with the Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick Show. We are doing a benefit for single dads of Illinois. It's the Illinois Fathers. So please check that out. Otherwise, go to jer-dogcomedy.com, go to thebarcomic.com. I don't know if I'm going to be doing 420 reports over the weekend. I'll definitely be trying to hit this every afternoon, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometimes Thursdays at 4:20 p.m. Otherwise, give me your comments, give me your suggestions for topics, whatever it is. You guys just keep coming at me, man. I love it. I love the conversation. I was going to wrap this up, but screw it. I'll just keep going. Look right behind. Dog poster should be your headshot. Yeah, man, look at that. You like that? That's why they call me jer-dog. Back in the day, I was the mascot at Adventureland. I had to wear this giant yellow dog costume, and I bet it's still in my closet over there. It caught on fire when I lived in Chicago, so it's pretty trash now. But at the end of the season, I asked to buy it, and they refused. So even though they had 10 other ones up there that they could be using, and no one else was ever going to do the job again, they wouldn't let me buy the goddamn dog costume. So what did I have to do? I had to steal the motherfucker. All right? I had to steal it. That's what I had to resort to doing just in order to have that dog costume. Even though they had 10 more. I took it off to college, wore it around to parties. That's how I got the name jer-dog. When I started doing stand-up comedy, nobody could ever say my name right. Coming to the stage, it's Jiminy Delaney. It's Jerry Danielson. No one could ever get it right. Nobody could ever just say Jeremy Danley. And what's more important, the audience ain't gonna fucking remember that shit. So just started going by jer-dog. That's what everybody knew me by. That's what everybody remembers me by. And here I am, 42 years old, still acting like a 20-year-old kid. So thanks everybody for checking out the 420 report. You guys are so much fun, and I have a lot of fun doing this. Therese, you came in here at the very end, and you're going to have to watch the replay. But come see our show next week in Springfield. That's in your neck of the woods, girl. Come see our show. It's the Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick Show with me and Nathan Allen. We're raising money for Illinois fathers, single dads, and it's Father's Day Eve, so it's very appropriate. Thank you, guys. We'll see y'all soon.